Hey guys, welcome back to the North Star Tarot. So today I want to do a reading about a choice. If you're thinking about moving to a different city or different country, this is the reading for you. We're going to compare the energy if you stay where you are now and if you move to the place in your heart. How will you feel overall, your overall happiness? How would your love life be like? And how would your career be like? And what would Spirit say about this move? Okay, without further ado, let's get started. So today I want to do something a little bit different when you pick a pile. So I'm going to show you 3 cards. So group number 1 is this one, the Two of Swords. I believe a lot of you know a lot about tarot, but when you pick a group, try not to think about the meaning of the cards. Try just go with your instinct, your intuition, instead of thinking the meaning of the card, or choose a card that you perceive has good positive meaning. So this is group number 1, the Two of Swords. And group number 2, we have the Empress. And group number 3, we have the Ten of Cups in reversed. So this is not about the meaning of the cards, okay? This is just for you to pick a group, basically. And now I'm also gonna put like 3 crystals for each of the pile. Okay, so group number 1, your crystal is this green jasper. Your card is the Two of Swords paired with the green jasper. You can pick from the card or from the crystal or from the number of the group. It's totally up to you, whichever you feel drawn to. And group number 2, your crystal is this yellow calcite, and your card is Empress. And group number 3, your crystal is this red carnelian, and your card is the Ten of Cups reversed. So even you pick group number 3 is Ten of Cups reversed, and you know the meaning. Ten of Cups reversed is like represent unhappiness. It doesn't really mean that you're unhappy, or if you move to the city you're thinking about you're unhappy is not relevant. I just want to make this very clear, okay? So take your time when you pick your group. Pause the video if you need, and once you decided, just fast forward to the timestamp that I will provide down below, okay? So, okay, hi group number 1, welcome to your reading. So this reading is gonna help you to make a decision if you are thinking about to move to a new city or new country. We're gonna compare if you stay in your current place, in your current city, how would your overall happiness be like? How will your love life be like? How will your finance, career be like? And what is Spirit say? What will Spirit say about you staying in your current city? Would you recommend it or not? And then we will have a look at if you moved to the place in your heart, how's your overall happiness will be like, and how will your love life be like, and how will your finance and career be like. And we will also have a card talking about your spirit guide, the spirit messages for you, if they recommend you to move there or not, okay? So without further ado, let's get started. So the first card we have is the Ten of Pentacles. This card, I drew this card talks about your overall happiness if you stay in your current city. So the Ten of Pentacles, for me, it means happiness, and also at the same time, compared to Ten of Cups, this happiness is very grounded. You are happy here because perhaps your families are here. Perhaps you are staying in a place that I feel for a lot of you, you are staying in your hometown, in a city you grew up with, or in a country you grew up with. This is a place you have your root in, you know. Your culture is here. Your families perhaps is here as well, and you have the support from your family. And I'm saying that the connection, the interaction between you and your family member are very harmonious. And I'm also saying like you have your cousins, you have your like school friends here. Also, you get support financially, emotionally, in every way from your family, friends, because of your root is here. So you are happy, and in a very, very real way, in a very, very grounded way. Compared to Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups talks about just pure happiness. You know, you can be someone who doesn't have money, who doesn't have your life figured out. You're still finding your ways, or you may still haven't met the right person. Like anyway, your life may not be settled, you know, but you're just happy. You just have that pure happiness. But the Ten of Pentacles talk about your happiness is real. You are happy because you have those real things, those real family members who is supporting of you, those real connections, school friends, you know, real friends, and you are like living comfortably as well. You are living in a comfortable environment. For a lot of you, this even means like you live in your own home. It may not be your home, but it may be your parents' home. But you are happy here. You are happy and very grounded. That's what I'm saying at where you are at the moment. And the second card, we have the Six of Pentacles. This card talks about if you stay in your current place, how will your love life be like? So I'm definitely seeing that you receive love and care and support from your lovers. If you're someone who is partnered, who has a partner, then if you stay in your current city, you're gonna keep receiving the love and care and even financial help from your partner. And if you're someone who is single, I'm seeing that first of all, you have help. It could be whether it is emotional, but I'm more like seeing financial. It's like something very real and tangible help from your family members. Perhaps they provide you or they help you with your accommodation. They provide you a place, a stable place, a nice place to live, or they help you, they support you financially for you to have a good living, like we talked about before with the Ten of Pentacles. And with your love life, if you are single and you keep staying in your current city, I'm also seeing good things, that you will meet someone that is gonna help you and who is capable help you, who is gonna provide you with material things and emotional support as well. And I'm also saying that if you are single and you stay in your current city, you will have plenty of choices in terms of your love life. So this is what I'm seeing. And the third card, we have the Four of Swords in reversed. This card talks about your finance. How will your finance look like if you keep staying in your current city? So I'm saying that if you stay in your current city, your work life is gonna be really busy. You have a lot of tasks. You have a lot of workload to deal with in your job. Whatever kind of job that you are doing, you just have a very large amount of workload, which makes you really tired to the point of burned out. This is what I'm saying, that in the future, if you stay in your current city, more likely that you will really need to have a break from your work. You need to have a time to recover. You need to have a time to recharge yourself because of the insane amount of workload that you are receiving or you are going to receive from your work. So rest and recover, rejuvenate is gonna be really vital for you if you choose to stay in your current city. And now let's have a look at if you thinking about to move to a different city. If you have a place in your mind and you are thinking about moving there, how will it be like? So the first card we have is the Five of Wands. This Five of Wands talks about your overall happiness. How will you feel in overall? I'm saying that first of all, you have a lot of conflicting thoughts about moving to that place in your heart. So whenever you think about move there, you are unsure. You are very indecisive. You really don't know if that's a good idea. You just cannot make a decision. And there's a lot of conflicting thoughts going on. There's a lot of what if, like you would think things like, what if I finally moved, then I realized, I spent a lot of time, money, and efforts. I will leave my family, friends, and quit my job, all of those things. And then I realized that it's not a good idea, that I'm not happy there. I'm more happy home, What if the cost is gonna be too much? Or just a lot of thoughts, a lot of worries that make you couldn't decide. And if you finally move there, I'm saying that for your overall happiness, I'm saying that you will be very, very busy settling down there. You have a lot of tasks, finding accommodation, looking for a new job, and making new friends. You are just overall very, very busy. You have a lot of things to do in a way that you don't really have much time to really sit there and think about if I'm happy or not. But this business is a kind of, in a way that is not making you feel tired, and it is in a good way. This busy makes you feel like you are fully engaged in life. You are very busy in a really positive way. You feel like every minute you have things to do, and you have things that meaningful to do. You feel like you are moving forward with your life, and you feel like you are doing a lot of good things for yourself. That's what I'm seeing. And also I'm feeling that the place you're thinking about moving to is a place that has a really vibration of high competition. It's a very competitive city. I'm feeling the vibe like places like New York City, Los Angeles, or just any major cities in the world like Beijing. Is the place you're thinking to move to. It's not a place of like a small town which only have 2,000 of people. The place you're thinking about moving to is large city. It's a major city in the world, and it's a very competitive city. And again, competitive in a good way. Competitive in a way that people use their skill to compete, to get a good, better career path. And this competition is gonna be good for your career overall. This is what I'm seeing. And also I'm feeling that intuitively, if you move to the new city, that you're gonna meet a lot of like-minded people. Perhaps you or some of you're gonna start a business, that you're gonna attract a lot of like-minded people, that you guys are gonna work together towards the same goal. It's gonna be really, really busy, a lot of tasks to do, but compared to the type of busy, the job that you do at your current city, this busy is something that you like. It's something that you are willing to do. Therefore, it won't make you feel tired or burn out, because this is something that you are happy to do. You are waiting to. Doesn't matter what amount of work are there. You are happy to do it. And also you have a group of people, like-minded people that are going to help you. They're going to be doing the same thing with you. You have good company around, and also you have good competitors or people who are applying for the same job or doing the same kind of business that you do. But this kind of competition is also a positive competition. It helps both of you or all of you to do better in your chosen career. It's like Adidas and Nike. They are competitors, but at the same time, because they both exist, they make each other better. It's that kind of vibe that I'm getting, if you know what I mean, okay? And also I'm feeling if you move to the new city, you're gonna live a more active lifestyle, because you are so happy, you are busy, you are doing many things, moving around, very active, which makes you very active. I'm seeing that you're gonna be more fit and healthy physically if you move to the new city, because you are happy to take this amount of work, you are happy to do all those things to move around. You are willing to do this. So this is what I'm seeing. And the second card we have for the city that you want to move to, the second card we have is Magician reversed. The Magician in reverse talks about how will your love life be like if you move to the new city. So my first message is that in overall, if you're someone who's already partnered. I'm getting that your partner probably is not gonna be able to move to the new city with you. And if you're someone who is single, I'm saying that in the new city, perhaps you are so busy with your work and your life that your love life is kind of not much things going on with your love life. It could be you will not be able to put a lot of energy into your love life to socialize, to find a potential partner. Or it could be it's just, even though you tried, it just somehow didn't work out in a way that you want it to be. It doesn't come so easily as the way you want it to be. That is what I'm saying. So this is kind of a little bit like a blockage energy in terms of your love life if you move to the new city. But this blockage is not necessarily because it is not the right time or it's not the right place. It could be that simply you just don't have enough energy. You know, you may put all your energy in settling down, getting to know the city, set up your work, you know. It could be like that. Or it could also mean that may not be the right time for the right person to show up. So this is the overall love energy if you move to the new city that you're thinking about. So the third card we have is the Chariot. This card talks about how will your career and finance look like, especially your career. Be like if you move to the new city. And the Chariot is a really good card to get in terms of questions regarding career. And I'm saying that, first of all, your job-wise, career-wise, is definitely much better. You are moving up a level. You are moving on from the job that makes you feel so tired and burned out. And you are gonna be successful in the new career path or in the new job or business, whatever your choice. You're gonna be successful, and also you have the willpower to make it successful. And this is because I'm saying this is something it is something that you want to do. That's why you have the willpower. If it's something that you hate to do, no one would have the willpower, to do it well. And everything, if you work in a job that you really hate, every minute is suffering. Every minute you will feel like so tired. And over the time, you just get burned out. Compared to something you really love doing, even though it involves a lot of work, but you just really love it. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like something interesting and meaningful for you. So work-wise, career-wise, you're gonna have success. And you're gonna really have the willpower to get the things done, whatever it needs to. This is what I'm sensing. So now let's talk about the last message is about what does Spirit say about your move? Do they recommend you to move or not? So if you stay in your current city, what Spirit is saying that Spirit advice and Spirit message for you is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a really good card to receive. It talks about success and material safety. You are gonna have a comfortable life. You're gonna live in a place that you like. You're gonna have a comfortable of living. You basically can enjoy life. Even though a lot of you who chose this pile, I believe you are single, even though you may be still alone for a while, but you just live a really good life. You can go to, when you want to go to watch a movie, you can go to watch a movie in the cinema. When you want to go to a restaurant or dessert place, you can just go. You have enough money. You have a comfortable place, a nice place to live. You can afford nice clothes. You just have a really nice lifestyle there. It's really material-wise, you are very, very comfortable. It's a beautiful life that you're gonna live if you keep staying in the place that you are living in now. And for some of you, I'm seeing that you have a pet as well. Your pet, sometimes you feel your pet replace the position of a lover, because I'm seeing that you spend a lot of time with your pets as well. Also, I'm feeling that the place you're living in, for group number 1, I feel it is a place that relatively quiet compared to the city that you want to move to. I feel like you plan to move to a much bigger city, a major city, which is really, really busy, has a large population. But the place you are living in now is relatively quiet, and it has a lot of nature surrounding. It's beautiful, it's natural, it has a lot of natural resources, natural, beautiful places. So this is what I'm feeling, and I'm feeling strongly this is a place. It could be your hometown, or just your home country, your home city where your families are. And if you move to the city that you are thinking about, and this is the message Spirit has for you. And we have the card Page of Swords in reversed. It talks about, so basically Spirit is saying that it's perhaps not the right time for you to move to the new city. This is what they suggest you, because they are saying that if you move to the new city now, it would be a very irrational decision. I feel that Spirit is telling you that you perhaps need to plan a little bit more, calculate, the amount of money that you need, do some research about how to find accommodation there and what is the cost, if you can afford it or not, if you are willing to spend that amount of money or not. And just things like the weather there, will it be too cold or too hot for you? Do you have a specific requirement that you are someone who just cannot stand, the extreme cold or extreme hot or extreme windy or humid conditions? So you need to do more research. You need to get more information, instead of just say next month I'm gonna move there without carefully thinking. Spirit is saying that now they don't suggest you to move there because it's a very irrational decision. It's definitely lack of planning. They are talking about, if you want to move there, you really need to do more research, and perhaps through doing more research and getting more information, it will become much more easier for you to decide if you're really gonna move there or not, or perhaps just manage a short trip there, to go there, have a look, to experience first before you make a big moving. Also, I'm feeling like for some of you, the place you want to move in is a coastal city, which has a lot of palm trees, and also is a city that often have strong winds. That's what I'm seeing as well. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling this a coastal city where it's along the beach, and there's palm trees, and there's really blue skies, but also at the same time it is a place that is often rains and has strong wind. This is what I'm sensing. So yeah, if you want to move to the new city, you definitely need to get more information. It is definitely not something Spirit would recommend you to do anytime soon, or before you think you have enough information. This is gonna be decision that is gonna be something really, really rational. It shouldn't be something that you just go with how you feel. But what I'm seeing is that Spirit is telling you, if you stay in your current city, life is gonna be really, really good. So, okay, this is all I have for you, group number 1. I hope this reading is helpful. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumb up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to do so that you don't miss my upcoming readings. And I'll see you very soon. Bye! Hi, my dear group number 2. So let's have a look at, we're gonna compare the energies. If you stay in your current city, current place, and compare to if you move to the place in your heart. How will it influence your overall happiness, your love life, your finance and career? And finally, we will have a card that is represent if spirit wants you, recommend you to move there or not. So let's start with the first card we got is the Judgment in reversed. So this card represents if you keep staying in the city, in the place where you are now, your overall happiness is represented by this Judgment in reversed. So what I can feel is if you're not make the move, if you keep staying where you are now, instead of change location, move to the place you want to go, you will always feel like you missed a good opportunity. This will always makes you feel like, did I make the right choice to stay here and not moving to the place I want to be? So this not moving is gonna cause you a lot of self-doubts. You will often doubt if you have made the right decision, and you will always feel kind of like it's not like the grass is always greener, but you are just really curious how life will be, what possibility are there gonna be if you really moved to that city, that place you want to go. So you will always feel like you missed a good chance, good opportunity, and you feel as if you have made a bad judgment to stay where you are now, which is causing you a lot of self-doubts. And this is always something that keep lingering in your mind. You will always feel like, oh, maybe I should move. And after a month or two, and you start thinking again, oh, maybe I actually should move. And after another 2 or 3 months, you start thinking again, maybe I should move. So this kind of indecision and not really trying and not really moving to that place you want to be is gonna cause you a lot of inner conflicts, which kind of influence your overall happiness, because you're just really curious, you really want to give it a go, basically. You really have the impulse, you really have the drive to move there. This is what I'm seeing. So, and the second card we got is the Temperance. This card represents your overall, your main love energy that you're going to experience if you keep staying in the place where you are now. So I'm seeing that for people who chose this group number 2, I'm not gonna lie that I feel a lot of you is involved with someone. It's either you are in a relationship, proper relationship, or you're in a situationship. Like there's definitely someone in your mind, whether you guys are actually together or not. And I feel your emotional life is gonna be quite intense. I feel you're someone, when you love very deeply, you love very intensely. So this may not be just only for particular because of this person that's in your mind or in your life. It's because you are someone like this. You just love so deeply. So whenever you fell in love or like someone, it always causes a lot of intense emotions, a lot of up and downs, makes you feel very unsettled, makes you feel as if you're on a roller coaster, that kind of vibe. So, and this situation is gonna continue if you stay where you are in right now. I feel the place you are in right now is a place that has mountains, that has beautiful rivers and beautiful gardens. Especially I'm seeing mountain and a beautiful river or lake or beach. It's a place that has near water, and it's a place that has mountains. Maybe not very tall mountains, like kind of small hills, but definitely it's not a place that is all flat. This is what I'm seeing. And also I'm seeing that you are definitely protected by your angel. You're definitely protected, especially Angel Michael is coming through, that giving you strength to make this decision. This is what I'm seeing. Archangel Michael is telling you that you definitely need to be more grounded and more balanced in your love life. You need to be more realistic, more rational, instead of wearing a rose glass all the time. Because the reason you get intense emotion is that you wear rose glasses. You think the other person is perfect, is it's just perfect. That's why they can cause you such strong emotions. And you think love is perfect, but in reality, that is not the case. So Archangel Michael is really emphasizing you need to find more balance and more peace and more healthy dynamic through the relationship you are in. So the third card we have is the Two of Wands. This card represents if you keep staying in the place you're in now, how would your work and finance be like? I'm saying that you are thinking about changing job, changing career, or perhaps start your own business. Anyway, it's you think about something new. Although I'm saying that you already have a job, you already have a career, you already have something there, but it seems like it's not make you very satisfied. Maybe this job is just too easy for you. Maybe you have been working there for a while and it becomes really, really easy. It's not challenging, or perhaps you feel it's not rewarding enough compared to the amount of energy you put in. So you want something better. So you are planning and thinking about changing job. And this changing job could be the reason that you want to move to a different city. This could related with your career and job and your finance. You may think moving to a different city and get a job there is somehow a better opportunity for you financially or career-wise. And I'm feeling for some of you, this change of location, it could mean a big change. You want to move to a place that is quite far away from where you are in now. And for some of you, I'm saying that this move means a move to a city overseas. Even if you chose to stay where you are in now, I'm saying that you are definitely thinking about, perhaps you haven't really made concrete steps towards this, but I'm definitely saying that you are thinking about changing jobs. So even you chose at the end, you stay where you are in now, I'm seeing this change job energy is gonna come through very, very strongly. You are not very settled in your current job and current career. This is what I'm seeing. You're definitely thinking about expanding, doing a job that makes you feel more valued, use more of your skills, and that is in a position that is higher than what you are doing right now. So this is what I'm seeing. And again, I'm definitely seeing that the city or the place that you live in now is a place near water. It could be a coastal city or a city that has lake, river, and mountains or hills, and covered by lots and lots of greens. So it's really beautiful place. I'm getting the vibe, like, I'm not saying that you are living in, but I'm getting the vibe of a country, a city like New Zealand. So some places like that. Okay, now let's have a look at if you move to the place that in your heart, if you move to the city that you are thinking about moving to, how will your overall happiness look like? So your overall happiness is represented by this Four of Cups. So this card talks about you're gonna have new opportunities. It could be, new love offers or new job offers. You're definitely gonna get some offers, whether it is a job opportunity or love opportunity. Definitely opportunities are there. It's gonna come to you. But this opportunity is not something that you are happy about, or it's just not something that you cherish. It doesn't necessarily mean that the offer itself is not so good. It could just means you may be lack of kind of gratitude or appreciation or whatever that is, or maybe you have too much to deal in your life right now that you are not ready for this opportunity. Just something going on that make you couldn't really appreciate the opportunity that is going to be offered to you. You know what I mean? The offer itself is not necessarily bad. It could be really good offer. And it could be that you are just not ready instead of not appreciating the offer. Or it could be that you are not appreciating, but it's not, it doesn't have to be. It could be you are not appreciating this opportunity, or just something going on in your life make you don't have the heart space or mind space, or just physically very tired. Just you don't have the resources, you don't have the strength to actually, have a look at the opportunity in a calm manner and actually saying, oh, I appreciate it, I really grateful for this. It's just something keep you from being truly appreciate the opportunity that's gonna being offered to you if you move to the new place. So if you move to your desired city, overall love energy that you are going to experience is represented by this Two of Pentacles. So basically this card talks about, so first of all, I'm definitely seeing group number 2, a lot of you thinking about moving overseas. This message came through again. And for your love energy, if you move to the new place, what you are going to experience is definitely you're going to have choices, especially paired with the Four of Cups. I'm definitely seeing that you have love offers, you have love opportunities, and you have more than one opportunity, more than one love interest or love offers that being given to you. But you're kind of not sure, you're not sure if this is a good fit for you, or you're not sure which one to choose, or you just generally you feel somehow it's not something that you can just say, okay, I want to be with this person, or I don't want to be with this person. It's lack of kind of information. Something make you feel unsure about your love life. But there are definitely love offers, love opportunities, love interests out there. It's just you're not sure which person to pick, or you're not sure if they or this person gonna be a good fit for you, gonna be someone that is healthy for you, that is gonna be someone who is compatible with you. You are just not sure, and you are wondering, you are pondering about the options and the possibilities. And this is what I'm seeing. If you move to the new city, your love life, you're gonna experience this strong energy of, not really sure how to decide which person or if they are a good fit for you. This is what I'm seeing. And for your career, if you move to the new city, you're going to experience the energy of the High Priestess reversed. This card talks about after you move to the new city, you kind of not sure, your intuition kind of tells you that perhaps this is not a good choice, perhaps this is not a good place to be in terms of your career and finance. You kind of feel like you made a wrong decision. You kind of feels like you listened to the wrong advice. And also with this High Priestess card reversed, just make sure that you listen to your intuition clearly. Make sure that what you are listening to is not your thoughts, it's not your imaginations, it's not your rational mind, it's really your intuition, because I'm seeing that your intuition is kind of a little bit blocked through there. So definitely you are not sure if you have made the right decision in terms of your finance and career. If you move to the new city, you will feel like as if you're listened to, you make a wrong choice, or you listen to the wrong advice, if that makes sense. Okay, so the last card we have, we're gonna have a look at if spirit, if the higher power recommends you to actually move to that city or not. So first of all, we're gonna have a look at if you keep staying in the place where you are in now, does spirit recommend you to stay where you are in now? So we got the card 5 of Wands. So again, if you're not really making a move, you're gonna have this conflicting thoughts. You always will think about what if grass is really greener in another city. So your spirit, guys, is really telling you that this is gonna be the case. You're gonna really keep wondering, keep thinking about this just these thoughts of moving to a different city is gonna be there all the time. It's gonna be there kind of worrying you, make you think a lot. And eventually, I'm saying that with this Six of Swords, eventually you are gonna make a move, because thinking about the possibility of moving to a different country or different place, for a lot of you, this is definitely means traveling through water. For a lot of you, this definitely means it could mean move to a different country, or just this move will involve move across an ocean. You know what I mean? Move across ocean. That kind of vibe, definitely. So your spirit guide is definitely saying eventually you're gonna move there, because it's just too much inner conflicts, and this inner conflict and this drive just gonna make you go for it, give it a go. And what your spirit guides say about if you really move to the new city, are they recommend or not? They are saying that first of all, you're gonna feel really, really lonely, which is you're gonna feel really lonely and isolated, which is very normal if you move to a new country or new city, completely new there. It's gonna be really normal stage of life. But I'm feeling that your spirit guide is emphasizing or chose this card. This is gonna be something or some experience that is quite hard, quite difficult for you to endure. It's gonna be something that is really difficult, just difficult, hard for you. You know, it is not easy. It is not easy to move to a new city and experience this loneliness, this isolation. It's gonna be hard. Your spirit guides are kind of warn you that yes, moving to the new place, but also beware that it's not gonna be all smooth sailing. You are gonna feel really, really lonely and isolated. That is the biggest challenge that I'm seeing for you moving to the new city. And with the Sun cards, first of all, I'm feeling the place, the city, the country, especially the exact place that you are thinking about moving to, is a place that is really warm, have big sun, really hot. You know, feelings like Australia, that kind of always big sun, really hot, really warm, that kind of place. This is the first thing that I'm sensing. Second, with this Sun card, first of all, you know, a lot of people think whenever you see the Sun cards, it just means, you know, happiness, all things positive. Yes, they have a meaning. It has a meaning like that. But a lot of time, I'm feeling that the Sun cards represent the truth. So you're gonna see things very, very clearly. So you're gonna remove the rose glass after you move to the new city. You're gonna see life for how it really is, instead of thinking changing a location, changing a place can solve all the issues you're experiencing right now. You will start to realize after you move to the new city, you start to realize that that is not the case, and you start to be really realistic and seeing the truth, seeing life for how it really is. So what you need to work on when you are in the place you're in now, you still need to work on that after you move to a new place. You know, just that kind of vibration. You see things very clearly. You are very rational. You have a very clear perspective about things, about life. So this is what I'm seeing. And in this regard, it is a very positive thing for you, because you start seeing the truth, you start seeing life for how it really is, and you are very grounded, you are very down to earth, and from that place, from that grounded place, you can build your success and happiness, because that place is somewhere that is really real, really true, and really stable and grounded. This is all I have for you, group number 2. I hope this reading is helpful. If you like this reading, don't forget to give it a thumb up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss my upcoming videos. And I'm gonna see you in my next reading very soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So this reading, we're gonna compare the energies for stay where you are in right now, compare it to if you move to the city that's in your heart, in your mind. We're gonna compare your overall happiness, your love life, your finance and career, and finally we're gonna have a card represent if spirit recommends you to move there or not. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first card we have, the King of Wands reversed. This card talks about your overall happiness if you keep staying where you are in right now. I'm feeling that you're someone who first of all, you are definitely a leader. And I'm seeing that you have a high expectation for yourself. For whatever you do, you really set your standard really, really high because your leadership quality just makes you cannot stand something small, you know. Even if, let's say, you just start a new job in a new career path, and from day one, you already require yourself to work in a way that like someone who have been in this industry for 20 years, if that makes sense. And this high requirement and this innate leadership quality that you possess is causing you quite some stress. This is what I'm seeing. And for some of you, this could mean that you work for yourself. You work for yourself, whether it is a creative project or your own business. Anything that is you created, you work, you are your own boss. For some of you, I'm seeing this is the energy that you're going to experience if you keep staying in the city where you are in right now. So you're very career focused at the moment, and you are definitely a powerful leader. You have what it takes to be a successful business owner or just your own boss. For your love energy, if you keep staying in the city where you are in right now, I'm seeing that with this Five of Swords in reverse, I'm saying that you're in a relationship or a situationship that is causing you a lot of drama and conflicts, a lot of difficult emotions. Whatever the situation is, even if you're someone who is single, just your overall love energy, it could be you get a lot of pressure. If you're single, you could get a lot of pressure from your loved ones, from your family, from your parents, from your family members, siblings, cousins, aunties, uncles. You get a lot of pressure from them to a point that it becomes you guys may have verbal arguments or just, you know, that inner conflict, that tension is there to a point that is causing too much drama and you don't want to bear it anymore. It's unbearable, and because you have a lot of resentments and you just don't want to deal with it anymore. If you're involved with someone, whether it's a proper relationship or situationship, or you just have someone in your mind, it's the same thing. You and that person, pretty much you guys are not compatible, and because of incompatibility, when you guys are together or interact, it just causes a lot of uneasiness, a lot of obstacles, a lot of conflicts. That's what I'm seeing. Like your personality and situation, like what you guys want, personality or life stages, or you just simply want different things. Just basically you guys are just not compatible. And the thing is, if you force yourself to be with someone that is not compatible with you, the result is can only to be conflicts, drama, difficulties, obstacles. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And resentments, hurtful feelings, betrayal. And the result is gonna be just defeat. You know, it's a lose-lose situation. And your love situation, if you keep staying in the city where you're in now, it's just gonna make you feel very restricted. So group number 3, I'm gonna re-film that your group because I have filmed your group completely after I have talked about everything the cards say about your situation, and I was just pressing stop recording. And I realized there's no that beep sound. You know, after you press stop recording, there's a beep sound and you know that it's been stopped. But this time after I pressed the stop, it doesn't really beep. It didn't really beep. So it kind of feel weird. So I turn my camera around and realize there's a sentence showing on the screen saying no space in SIM card. So I knew that your group's information is not gonna be recorded completely. So it could mean all my efforts have actually been gone, even though I have talked about your cards for like 25 minutes. So after checked, I realized it did actually been stopped at the quite beginning, like at the beginning of your group, after I just talk about the second card pretty much. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about your situation again. And also I feel like from what has happened, I feel you guys definitely need a break, because there is no space in your heart, in your mind anymore. Pretty much you have to delete what's occupying your mind, your heart right now, so that you have more space to actually just breathe and enjoy life, to start something new, whether it's a relationship or work. This is what the universe is trying to tell you. You need to pause, rest, delete or format, and then restart. So we talk about this. When I was talking about this card, it's actually being stopped. So if you stay in your current city, your love life is gonna be the situation that you are involved, whether you are single or with someone. Your love energy is gonna be feeling restricted and unhealthy. It feels like you are trapped in a castle, in a prison. When you are in a healthy relationship, whether it is work or love relationship, it will makes you feel there's a lot of growth happening. You guys will plan the next stage of life together, like moving in together, work together, have a life together, have a family together, get engaged, get married, go on a trip, go on your honeymoon, introduce each other to friends and family. There's just growth, a lot of growth happening. There's a lot of further development, if you know what I mean. But if you're in the wrong situation, unhealthy situation, which makes you feel restricted and isolated and stuck, it pretty much means the relationship is can only stay where it is right now. It cannot move any further, if you know what I mean. You cannot introduce each other to friends and family. You cannot plan the next stage of life together. You cannot grow this relationship. It can only be stuck here forever. This is a sign that it is not meant to be. It's not, you guys are not compatible. This is not the right relationship, pretty much. It's just as simple as it is. How to identify if it's a healthy relationship, if it's meant for you or not. So let's talk about your career and finance wise. If you stay where you are in right now, I feel like because you're your own boss, you do your own thing, you work for yourself, you just kind of not dedicate those tasks to many people. And also you have the leadership quality that you are very, very capable of handling everything pretty much. You are capable of being, the cameraman, doing editing, doing filming, and be the main character that is talking, that is giving the speech, planning the video, giving doing the pick card reading. You are capable of doing everything. You have all the skills and abilities, that's for sure. But the thing is, we are only human. You are only human. We only have limited amount of energy and strength. So if we let other people help, it doesn't mean that we cannot do that. We go out and eat in a restaurant. It doesn't mean we cannot cook good food. It doesn't mean we cannot do that. But because everyone's living a busy life, we need each other's help. So dedicate your task to other people, This is very important. Otherwise, you're just gonna feel like you are constantly dealing with some issues popping up, The computer is not working, the camera is not working, the car breaks down, the customer didn't place their order and they want to get a refund. Just all of those things, you just feel it's too much for you, pretty much too much for you. You have to do all this alone, and you're feeling really overwhelmed and exhausted. This is what I'm feeling. to a point you start question, do I really want to do this? Do I want to be my own boss? Or maybe I'm just working for someone else. It's actually gonna make my life so much easier. So this is what I'm sensing and feeling. Now let's talk about if you do move to the city in your heart. Your overall happiness is like, I'm seeing that with this Six of Cups in reverse, you're gonna have really serious and bad homesick. You're gonna miss everything in your hometown, the people there. You're gonna say like, I want to see my old friends, I want to hang out with my old group, I'm comfortable there, I feel supported, I feel loved there. I want to walk past my primary school all the time, I want to walk past my high school, I want to walk past the building that I grew up with. I grew up living in my neighborhood. I want to be in the same neighborhood. I want to go to the same shopping mall that I feel comfortable, that I'm familiar with. I want to go to the same restaurant, same cafe, because you're emotionally connected to those places. So if you do decide you move to the new city, you're gonna have really bad homesick to a point that it makes you very sad and make you couldn't actually focus on the present moment, live your new life to a point. That's what I'm saying. So in terms of your love life, group number 3, if you do move to the new city, what I'm seeing is with this 8 of Pentacles upright, there are many possibilities. So we're gonna talk about them one by one. First of all, I'm seeing for whatever reasons, you're gonna put all your energy, if not all, I would say 90% of your energy into it could be your study, your job, your work, your career. You're not gonna put much energy into your love life for whatever reason. It could be that you are busy settling in a new city, that you really don't have time, or it could mean that you don't want to for some reasons. Maybe you just kind of loss of hope, or you haven't got out of your previous love situation, or maybe you are still involved with someone. You just don't want to put energy into your love life after you move to the new city. Or another possibility is that you are not ready. This is similar to the second one. It's like you are not ready is because you haven't come out of some previous situation that you still need a bit more healing, a bit more clarity and thinking about. So for any case, you're gonna put all your energy, 90% at least, to your study or work. For some of you, I'm definitely seeing you thinking about move to the new city because you want to do some study there. The study, it could be higher education, it could be study uni there. And for some of you, this could mean you want to go and work there. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. And in terms of your career and job and finance-wise, if you do move to the new city, I'm saying that because of you have so many responsibilities after this big move. You need to find a new accommodation, you need to lease a new apartment, you need to find a new lease, and you need to buy all this furniture, all this cooking pots, I'm saying that it's just too much work, too much all those everyday life work that make you, and also involves your study or job. You just burn out. You're really to a point of exhaustion and burn out. And this is something real. This is not like if you stay in your own city. That kind of feeling is that feeling really tired and burned out. But this one, if you do move to the new city, the burnout and exhaustion is something really real and tangible. And I'm literally seeing you sitting on the floor of your new apartment or your new house with some like shopping bags around, and you haven't got a mattress and bed. You're just saying like, you just sit on the floor and saying like, I'm done with this. I literally just cannot handle it anymore. And also I'm saying that you want to cook, some instant noodles and stuff, and you realize you just bought the pot, but you haven't bought vegetables, you haven't bought cooking oil, you haven't bought salt. And after you cook, you just realize, oh, I haven't got a spoon, I haven't got a fork. Just all of those things make you really like collapse pretty much. And this is something real. Compared to this card is talk about if you stay in your current city, and this one is talk about if you do move. So the 10 of Wands reverse is much more serious than the 7 of Wands reverse. Even though I do see whatever choice you make, whether you stay in your current city or you move to the new city, your stress level is really, really high. So whatever decision you make, is the best choice for you. Your spirit guide is telling you that to have a break from life. Just pause the decision. Don't even think about move or not move. Moving is a huge decision. It comes with a lot of responsibilities and actions. So just pause and not thinking about it. Have a break from life. Have a holiday. So when your stress level and your anxiety level is actually lower, when you are more calm and when you are more relaxed, the decision comes very easily for you to make. So now let's talk about what your spirit guides want you to know about this move. If they recommend you to stay in your current city or they recommend you to move, okay? So if you keep staying in the place you're in now, I'm seeing that a lot of anxiety coming from the stress from your love life, your work. But I'm feeling like, yes, you got a lot of stress from your work, but that kind of stress is kind of like a good nature. It's just you have a lot of things to do because you are in charge, you are your own boss. It's kind of a good kind of busy, workload. And this could mean just a temporary phase when you're just starting up or just a busy period of your work life. But anyway, whatever the case is, this did indeed cause you a lot of anxiety and stress. And it's quite serious to a point that seeking professional help is recommended here by your spirit guide. And also for a lot of you, I'm seeing that this stress comes from you worry about your reputation somehow. Maybe you worry about if your work is gonna be recognized by other people. It's really, you worry about if what you are doing now will be perceived good, will be by other people, will be successful, will be seen by a lot of people, will be approved by your family and friends. This is what I'm saying. You worry about if you're gonna receive victory from this job you are doing. But your spirit guide are telling you that yes, you are indeed gonna receive victory. It's gonna be victorious. It's gonna be rewarding. And it's gonna bring you a lot of success and fame, just recognition. Whatever you do, people recognize it, people buy it, people think it's good, people think the service or whatever the art, whatever you are doing, people think is good, people appreciate it. This is the energy that you are going to get. But before that, you are gonna go through a period of self-doubt and anxiety and stress because of your love situation, the tension you get from your love situation, and just the amount of work you get because of you work for yourself, you work for your own project. And compared to if you do move to the new city, first of all, your spirit guides are telling us it's very unlikely, I have to say, the move is very unlikely to happen with this Chariot in reverse. Basically, I just put it directly, is the move is not gonna happen at this stage. Because there's no momentum, there's no forward energy for this move. And this is because you are this King of Swords. You are thinking very, very clearly and rationally. Your mind is super sharp, super clear, super logical. And being logical at this time of your life is highly recommended. It's something that is good. Sometimes we need to listen to our intuition. When we make a decision, we need to listen to our gut. We need to listen to that, the part of us that is not rational. But in this case, you need to be really rational. You need to calculate the pros and cons and the cost of moving, all those tangible, all those like stuff, all the things that's gonna happen, that's real. Because you have this clear thinking and you are being really rational, you're gonna decide, I'm not gonna move. You're not gonna move because perhaps you think staying in your own place is better for your career. It's better for your career advancements. And indeed, your spirit guide is saying the same thing. You are gonna be victorious if you stay where you are and work on your career. So it's highly recommended for you. And I think you're gonna realize that. And also, I'm seeing that you're gonna be like thinking that this is not the right time for you to move. And also you just kind of, I feel like you're gonna realize staying where you are now is, you are in a good advantage to just stay where you are in now. You're gonna realize this. This is gonna be an important realization after your careful thinking and planning. So this is all I have for you, group number 3. I hope this reading is really helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my upcoming videos and guidance. And if you like this video, give it a thumb up. If you want to support this channel, check out my description box for more information. And otherwise, I will see you in my next reading very, very soon. Have a good day or a good night. Bye!